Have you ever had the strange feeling that something in the world around you has changed subtly, without explanation? Perhaps a memory doesn't match your current reality, or a familiar situation suddenly feels unexpectedly different. These moments, though subtle, can be signs that you've crossed an invisible portal into a parallel reality. Every choice, thought, and emotion you experience could be the key to these transitions, often imperceptible. In this journey, inspired by the principles of hermeticism and esotericism, we will explore the nearly imperceptible signs that may reveal you're inhabiting a new layer of existence. From déjà vu to inexplicable changes in the environment, every detail may contain a deep secret about the fluid nature of reality. Take a deep breath, because what you're about to discover might forever change the way you see your own life and the universe. Parallel realities explained. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that something is slightly out of place. Perhaps your favorite coffee now comes with a dish you've never seen on the menu, or the corner of a street seems to have shifted position. These small discrepancies can cause an uncomfortable sensation, almost as if you've slid into a reality that's not exactly your own. In hermeticism, these experiences are often seen as clues, moments when the line between worlds becomes permeable, revealing the fluid nature of existence. But what does it really mean to inhabit a parallel reality? Think of realities as lines of music in a symphony. Each one plays its unique melody, yet they all coexist in the same space. Esoterically, each thought, choice, or action creates a vibration that can shift you to a different tone of reality. Some would call this fate, others conscious manifestation. But the fact is, we often cross these lines without realizing it, like unconscious travelers in a constantly shifting universe. Curiously, there are signs that can be perceived by those attuned to the flow, a strangely vivid memory of something that never happened, or a sudden change in perception about someone can be indicators that you've crossed one of these invisible thresholds. In hermeticism and esotericism, learning to recognize these signs is like acquiring a new language, a map to explore the vast and mysterious layers of reality. The most intriguing part is that this journey never has a clear end, only doors that lead to more questions and possibilities. The fluid nature of reality. Reality, often perceived as something solid and unchanging, is more like the surface of a river in constant motion. In hermeticism, it is understood that the universe is made of vibrations that flow, change, and transform according to our intentions and perceptions. What seems unshakable today can dissolve tomorrow like mist in the sun. This means that reality is shaped not only by external forces, but also by the internal state of the one observing it. Consider how, on a day when you're feeling sad, everything seems grayer and heavier, while moments of joy make the world shine in a way that almost feels magical. This is not coincidence, but a direct expression of the fluidity of existence. The esoteric view suggests that our emotions, thoughts, and intentions not only affect our experience of reality, but also its very composition. Mastering this understanding is like learning to navigate an infinite sea, where the waves respond to the helmsman. Recognizing the signs of transition. Have you ever felt out of place, like you're in a familiar place, but everything seems slightly different? These moments of disconnection may be signs that you're in transition between realities. In esotericism, it's believed that these laps in everyday life are portals to subtler layers of existence. A sudden mood change, an intense déjà vu, or even an unexpected coincidence may indicate that something inside you and around you is adjusting to a new vibration. Think of this as walking down a corridor with several doors. Sometimes a seemingly trivial event, like meeting a new person or deciding to take a different route, can trigger you to open one of these doors. But the key to noticing these transitions lies in mindfulness. In hermeticism, the practice of observing without judgment, almost like being a scientist of your own world, is a powerful way to identify the small signs that show something greater is in motion. These signs are not random. They serve as a subtle guide, inviting you to align your frequency with something higher or deeper. Recognizing them is the first step to acting consciously in these changes. Maybe it's an inexplicable feeling that you should call someone, or an opportunity that arises out of nowhere. When you start noticing these invitations from the universe, you realize you're not just moving between realities, but actively shaping the path. The impact of memory on realities. Memory is like a mirror of our existence, reflecting not only what we've lived, but also what we choose to believe about our experiences. In hermeticism, memories are seen as anchor points, capable of keeping someone stuck in a specific reality, or conversely, freeing them to explore new possibilities. When you revisit an event from the past, your interpretation of it can literally reconfigure how reality unfolds in the present. Have you noticed how two people can remember the same moment in completely different ways? This happens because memory is not a static record. It's shaped by the emotional and mental state of the one accessing it. In esotericism, this malleability is a portal to transformation. By consciously revisiting a painful memory and choosing to give it new meaning, you rewrite not only your past, but also the vibration that guides your future. This is more than a philosophical concept. It's a deeply liberating practice. Mastering this power requires attention and intention. Try revisiting a specific memory that still causes discomfort. Ask yourself, what lesson can this experience offer me? By doing this, you shift the narrative from victim to protagonist, taking control of your story. And as your relationship with your memories changes, you also adjust your connection with the realities they sustain, clearing space for new layers of existence to unfold. Moments of discontinuity. There are moments in life when it feels like time stops or takes an unexpected leap. These moments of discontinuity, when the logical sequence of events seems to break, are much more than mere coincidences or lapses in attention. In hermeticism, these moments are recognized as turning points, where the underlying energies of reality reorganize themselves. They often arise in situations of crisis, discovery, or intense emotional change, as if the universe is realigning the pieces of a cosmic game. Think about how sometimes a seemingly small decision, like changing the way you drive home, can trigger a series of unexpected events. These narrative leaps in everyday life are opportunities for transformation. In esotericism, they represent cracks in the fabric of reality, where what is hidden can momentarily emerge. It is in these moments that we are called to act with full awareness, as the choices we make here resonate in ways we can't immediately foresee. Recognizing and embracing these moments requires courage and presence. The next time something unexpected happens, try stopping and observing instead of reacting automatically. Ask yourself, why did this happen now? What is it showing me? These pauses are like silent invitations to step out of autopilot and co-create a path more aligned with your essence. It is in the pause between before and after that the magic of new realities begins to manifest. Harnessing the power of consciousness. Consciousness is the most powerful tool you have to shape your reality. In hermeticism, it is believed that the conscious mind is like a lantern in a dark room. It illuminates and shapes what you choose to perceive, while the rest remains in potential, awaiting attention. Every thought and intention works as a silent command to the universe, directing the course of your existence. When you're fully conscious, you stop being a piece on the board and become the player. Imagine waking up every day with the intention to observe life like an explorer, not just going through routines, but actively seeking out signs, patterns, and opportunities that resonate with what you wish to manifest. This is how consciousness works in esotericism, as a bridge between the visible and the invisible. When you observe with attention, you realize that even the smallest events can contain powerful messages. Like a conversation that echoes exactly what you needed to hear, or a repeating number that seems to guide you. The practice of consciousness starts with something simple. Be present in the now. Try it today. Choose a moment, while walking, drinking a coffee, or listening to music, and bring all your attention to that experience. Notice the sensations, the sounds, the thoughts that emerge. This practice not only strengthens your connection with the present moment, but also opens doors to access deeper levels of perception. After all, it is with the light of consciousness that you discover and cross the portals of parallel realities. Now that you've uncovered the subtle signs of parallel realities, what are you willing to do with this knowledge? Are you ready to consciously explore the portals around you and shape a new reality for yourself? Remember, every thought and choice is a creative act that impacts not only your life, but also the invisible layers of the universe. Start with something simple. Observe your routine, identify the patterns that no longer resonate with who you want to be, and make a conscious decision to change them. And while you're on this journey, ask yourself, what new reality can I manifest today? The answers may surprise you and open paths you never imagined. If you want to keep expanding your consciousness and exploring the mysteries of hermeticism and esotericism, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Together, we'll continue diving into the secrets of the universe and discovering the infinite power you carry within yourself.